2023, sign language is typically thought of when it comes to communicating with the hearing impaired, right? Well, now NOLA Baby and Family magazine publisher Ann Herron explains actually it's a great way for young children to be able to communicate with their parents. Thanks so much for being here. We certainly appreciate it. You brought along Lindsay Harrison, a certified signing instructor expert, and the shot you were just watching a moment earlier was Miss Rochelle and her little girl Sage, almost 1 year old.
Right.
So the benefits of signing for babies and parents, why would a parent want to teach their child to do this?
Well, because babies can learn sign language before they can verbalize. And so the main thing is to be able to communicate with your child earlier than they would otherwise be able to. About 6 months old is the age when you can start teaching baby sign language, and usually a couple of months, 2 or 3 months later, around 10 months is when they start signing back. But it reduces their frustration and your frustration if they can communicate. And obviously it would be amazing to know if your child's hungry, if they're full, if they want to go out, all of these basic communication, their needs, if they can let you know, it would just make life so much easier for both parent and child, and it does.
Is there any fear that if you teach a baby to sign, it will delay them speaking and their verbal skills?
That's a really good question, and so many people have it. That seems to be the first question. We've done articles on this in the past, that people are afraid of that, and actually the opposite is true. And I taught my own daughter sign language, and I was afraid of that as well. But it actually increases verbalization, because as you're signing to the child, you're also verbalizing, you're speaking the words as well. But it has been shown, study after study and years of research, that it increases their verbalization. They start talking very often sooner, and they have increased vocabulary. So it has actually beneficial effect on their ability to speak and verbalize.
Lindsay, Rochelle, and Sage are graduates of your class.
They are.
And they're signing for us this morning together. How long does it take to teach a baby to sign? What type of instruction do you recommend?
The class is a 6-week course, and during the 6 weeks it's a 1-hour class a week, and then after that it's expected that during the next 6 days before you come back again that you will work with your baby at home. You repeat the signs, you say the sign, and you sign the sign. So that's all repetitive. I teach the parent and the baby during class, but then the parent is responsible once they go home.
So you have to keep reinforcing
Exactly,
this.
Definitely, yes.
And do you see the frustration level drop?
Dramatically. I was a nanny for 8 years, and I babysat a little girl and used sign language with her, and it was like a world of difference. Tantrums and fits and crying to then communicating more and eat and different things. And this is Bebo. We use him in the class, and it's more fun for the children also and everything.
I was going to say, I'm going to bet this is an educational tool.
Definitely.
And not
it's not just for my benefit.
Show us an example of a few signs.
So this is more.
Okay.
And if I'm doing it to the bear, this would be eat. This would be hat. There's a couple of cards over there with Sage also that they have. We have books that we do, and we also have DVDs also. Oop, gloves make it a little challenging to pick up the things, but DVDs and books for the class also.
So a baby can start at about 6 months old?
Yes. Up to about 2.5 years, depending on their verbalization.
Now, any danger that a baby like Sage would choose signing over speaking as she gets older, and those skills would be delayed as well?
It's not very likely. If she's a hearing child, once she can comprehend only words and hear and verbalize back and forth, she'll drop sign language because it's not necessary. But right now, when she can't communicate only verbally, this is a helping source between those stages.
Wonderful. Thank you, ladies, so much. Sage and Rochelle over there, and Lindsay and Ann, again, wonderful insight. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.